Since the beginning days of hip-hop, the crew has always been important. It's been the symbol of strength in numbers, from Diggable Planets to Disturbing the Peace, or from Two Live Crew to Odd Future. It's undeniable that the crew is essential to hip-hop. There's nothing bigger than crew love. You can't talk about crews in hip-hop without acknowledging the legendary Boogie Down Productions crew. Representing the Bronx, New York, the birthplace of hip-hop, BDP is one of the most respected and credible early hip-hop collectives. Led by KRS-One, the BDP posse emerged on the hip-hop scene back in 1986 with fellow members DJ Scott LaRock and D-Nice. Their debut album Criminal Minded dropped soon after, introducing an East Coast brand of hardcore gangsta rap that predated the culture's subgenre. The album is heralded as a hip-hop classic and was a heavy influence on the lyrics and production to come out of the music in the years following its release. While platforms like Versus now earn top dollars for its creators and the artists who take part in it, hip-hop has always been known for thriving off the battle. Back in 1986, it was BDP and the Juice Crew that laid the foundation for hip-hop battles. What would later turn into a business was MCs putting their beef on wax. Two legendary crews will go down in history for having one of the biggest battles in hip-hop, arguing over where hip-hop started. BDP and the Juice Crew out of Queens traded insults in what became the Bridge Wars, with BDP reigning victorious. But 5 months after Criminal Minded hit the streets would actually catch up to the group's content, with the music reflecting the reality that BDP experienced in the South Bronx. Scott LaRock was murdered trying to defuse an argument between D-Nice and another man. In the wake of Scott LaRock's death, KRS-One kept the legacy of BDP alive. The crew expanded to include his younger brother Kenny Parker, his then wife Miss Melody, among other affiliates. After the tragedy of Scott LaRock, BDP continued to release albums with conscious and political undertones, including the classic By All Means Necessary. Since starting the Stop the Violence movement in 1988, KRS-One is still going strong today with his consciousness and political views in his recordings, while D-Nice has continued to transcend himself as one of the most sought-after DJs in the industry with his award-winning Instagram live show, Club Quarantine. There's no denying Boogie Down Productions has solidified their impact on the culture as one of the first groups to have success with combining street stories and consciousness in hip-hop music. There are many pioneering crews in hip-hop, but where women in hip-hop are concerned, Salt and Pepa have more than paved the way. Cheryl, Salt James, Sandra, Pepper Denton, and Dee Dee, Spinderella Roper are more commonly known as the hip-hop trio Salt and Pepa. The group has sold over 15 million records worldwide off the success of hit singles such as Push It, Shoop, and Whatta Man. Before their big break, the group went by the name Supernature and had another DJ, LaToya Hanson. It was a local producer, Herbie Lovebug Azor, who also happened to be Cheryl's boyfriend, who took the opportunity to produce a record that would be a response to the Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick hit single, The Show. The response was called The Showstoppers and quickly blew up on the radio and across NYC. The group soon changed their name to Salt and Pepa and hit the studio to record an album in 1985. During this time, SMP replaced DJ LaToya Harrison with the DJ Spinderella before the release of their first album, titled Hot, Cool, and Vicious, which went platinum on the independent label, Next Plateau Records. The culture wasn't paying Salt and Pepa attention solely because of their music. Their feminine chic meets street style of wearing truck gold jewelry, fly leathers, and asymmetrical haircuts had women coast to coast emulating their vibes. While their music talked freely about having fun, they repped for the ladies and used their songs to bring awareness to safe sex during the AIDS epidemic. Let's Talk About Sex took a subject often taboo to the charts and dance floor. But it was their fourth album, Very Necessary, that would garner the most success. Released in 1993 on London Polygram label, the album sold 7 million copies, making Salt and Pepa the first female rap group to earn multi-platinum status. They would later snatch the award for Best Rap Female Performance by a Duo or Group at the 1995 Grammys. Salt and Peppa went on to release a total of 5 albums, win multiple awards, top the Billboard charts, and break records in the industry. Though the ladies went through their shares of ups and downs, they ultimately reunited for tours, reality shows, and collectively received hip-hop honors in 2005 and 2016. In January of 2021, they released a biopic which detailed the story of this legendary female rap crew. Salt and Peppa's historic success has earned them the title as the First Ladies of Hip Hop.